guys and gals, Nary here from Drake Wing Gaming, and serving to me on Twitter the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Nekojishi, Senpai's Path. So let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alright. I know it won't give me much time, but it's better than nothing. You know, Senpai, He was eating pork rib noodles. The school cafeteria is famous for having the best fried ribs around, and they're even better when dipped in rich soupy broth. But now's not the time to show my college. You know, about what you want, about going with you to Miali to help you restore your temple. So, Liao, you decided to come? I haven't. Please don't jump to conclusions. Fine, Liao, so what is it you wanted to ask? Well, say I wanted to stay here in Taipei. Is there any way I can still help you? Well, it doesn't work like that. There are temple ceremonies that need to be performed. How would you encourage people to come worship if you aren't even there? Like, passing along spiritual messages? Before that, we still need to clean the place up, right? What about if I came over on weekends to help out and help out with that? Well, you would need to be the priest. It's more complicated than just passing along messages, you know? It may sound weird, but I think you should be all down to earth and stuff when it comes to this. Your reasoning isn't very convincing, Senpai. Well, rude! How about showing some respect for your Senpai? Well, maybe you should work on being more respectable first. I'm fine. Oh, is the little kitten arguing with Liao? We weren't arguing. I'm best friends with Liao, isn't that right? Really? Whatever you believe. You may do what you wish, but then you'll be seeing yourself back to Miali. You're so long-winded, old man. If you don't like it, how about you leave right now? How could I? The old man is just the best. Must you call me an old man? Guardian Tiger, old man. Not both of you! And that's how this conversation ended up in an argument. Heh. Cute. That night I was browsing through some tech forums with Tiger. Okay, keep scrolling down. Following his orders, I scrolled down the page, his eyes peering over my shoulder. So that's how it is. Now, previous page. I click to go back a page. Yes, that one. Please open it. I click on the article he's pointing at. Oh, sorry, Liao, you must be getting tired. A little bit. I didn't want to complain, but it's kind of exhausting to sit around and wait for him to read each page, then move on to the next one and the next one. I don't even know what any of this stuff means. If only he didn't need my hands to work the computer for him. Isn't there a better way to do this? I'm pretty bored just sitting here watching you read. Why not ask Senpai to help you use the mouse? Say what? Why should I help that old man? He's the one who's always pushing me to leave. I'd rather not have the help of that little kitten. So we're in agreement on that. But this is no fun for me. Even if it's not fun, there's no way I'm helping my enemy. Even if it was for your sake, Liao, I still wouldn't put my trust in that kitten. They really do have it out for each other, don't they? Should I do something? I should find a way they can work together. Hey, how about we take this from a different angle? Senpai, if you and Tiger can get used to helping each other out on the computer, then maybe he'd stop asking you to leave. Oh, but what if he doesn't? Tiger, if I refuse to help, you won't have any other option but to work with Senpai. Not at all. If Liao refuses to help me, then I would just stop using the computer. Wouldn't that be a shame? It's only help clicking the mouse. It's not like you need to be friends, he just has to do what you say. Still, I refuse. Hey, you don't need to do it right now, but please promise me you two will think about it. Fine, if it's really that important to you, I'll think about it. Perhaps later. I really don't intend on getting along anytime soon, but what else can I do? I just have to ride it out and see how they go, I guess. Bunch of hard-headed kitties. It's Friday, another week's gone by, and I still have no clue what to do. Liao! Ah! What? Senpai jumps out of nowhere, determined to get my attention, shocking the living daylights out of me like usual. Hey, this weekend, let's go out together. Again? Senpai, you always want to go out. Aren't you tired? Weekends are for having fun with your free time. Come on, Liao, aren't you bored of staying in all day? Oh, I'm fine with staying in. It's a great chance to get a rest. Second, no, it is water time. There we go. Okay. The 3 cats around, it's hard enough to take care of them every day. And they always want to go out on the weekends, too. Sometimes I just want a day with nothing to do, just to stay at home, rest, and take my mind off things. And this weekend, there's Qingming, the tomb sweeping festival coming up, which means we should go to it. You always want to go somewhere every week. But this is way different than all those other weekends. It's the perfect time of the season to go to a festival. What's so special about this season? Come on, Liao, think for just a second. Well, it's spring. We already went to the hot springs, and you can't say there's many cherry blossoms in Taiwan. Cherry blossoms, getting warmer. Perhaps there's another tree I'm thinking of. Taiwan doesn't have any blossom festivals. What do you mean? You really don't know what I'm talking about, do you, Liao? I'm talking about tongue blossoms. Tongue blossoms? What? How don't you know what tongue blossoms are? They're literally everywhere. So soon all the tongue blossom gardens are going to be full of tourists wanting to see them. Meaning now's the best time to go. Ads promoting the Hakka Tongue Blossom Festival have been everywhere. How have you not seen one by now? Hakka Tongue Blossom Festival? Well, I can't say I've really looked it up, but this has to be the best time to see them regardless, so we should go together. Flower blossoms, huh? I don't actually know what tongue blossoms look like, but I guess a tongue blossom garden is probably going to be pretty similar to a cherry blossom one. Honestly, as it stands, I've only even seen cherry blossoms bloom in manga. So, where can we go to see them? Well, the best tongue blossom gardens are in Shinshu and Miali. As much as I'd love to show you my hometown covered in a sea of blossoms, you probably don't want to go that far. The places around here are really nice too. So, where are they around here? That mountain way behind our campus is known to have wonderful gardens. A perfect day trip for the two of us. That's actually not that far out. But since it's in the mountains, that means that we have to hike up, don't we? You don't like hiking? Oh, it's not that. I'm just thinking out loud. Honestly, it sounds a lot nicer than the usual. Yeah, let's go look at some shops full of stuff we can't buy. I don't know why I prefer places that don't have many people around. Okay, so what do we need to bring? Well, we can bring stuff for a picnic. It won't be much to put together. I can even do it all for you if you want. Yeah, sounds good. I'm all for it, but I'm not sure about how the other two will feel about it. I turn to look at the other two cats. The tiger shrugs his shoulders, and the leopard is just sitting there looking blankly like usual. I take no issue with this outing. So then we're set. We're gonna go see the flower blossoms tomorrow. And that's how yet another weekend was planned out for me. It's so cold. Yeah, the air up here is super refreshing. Are you even capable of feeling cold, Senpai? It's already April. Who needs a jacket this time of year? This high up, of course you need a jacket. Liao can't handle a cool breeze. But you have fur! That's hardly fair! Well, not really. Tiger and leopard are spirits, so it's not like they feel the cold. Enough, you two. Kitten, don't encourage Liao to catch a cold. Aw, this old man's always telling you to put more clothes on, Liao. It's such a pain to have to put on a bunch of clothes on just to take them off again. Oh, more of a pain than getting sick? Leopard comes over to me. Before I work out what he's doing, he presses his paws against my ears, sending his warmth right through me. It really cuts through the cold. Oh, thank you. Ooh, I want to try. Second, y'all. It is water time. Senpai runs over and gives me a big hug. Kitten. I was expecting Tiger to come over and pull Senpai off of me. Instead, he pulls all of us, including Senpai and Leopard, into his arms with one big hug. Well, okay, I think that's enough. Being hugged by the three of them really is heartwarming, but I'm kind of anxious over someone seeing us. Well, me and Senpai, that is. It's weird for two guys to be hugging like this out in the open. Hey, okay. I did think to try and push them off, but I knew I wouldn't have been able to, so I just stand there, enjoying their warm care and affection. They let go of me, eventually. Worried about anyone having seen us, I rushed them to move on. So, that's them, huh? Didn't expect the rumors to be right. Oh, this is gonna be hilarious. Tick-tock. We follow Senpai to a small path going up the mountain. While this mountain has been built up for tourism, the hiking trails wind all over the place. Without Senpai, we'd probably have gotten lost by now. Let me see. Okay, according to the map, the spot over here should be the best place to see the flowers this way. Hey, Senpai, what do tongue flowers even look like? Oh, they're white, and when they fall to the ground, it looks like snow. I'm surprised we haven't even run into a few yet. They should be right around... We walk down the path, enjoying the fresh mountain air, but still not seeing any flowers other than a few bushes growing alongside the hiking trails. Maybe if we go further in. We go further along the trail until we came across a series of stone steps. Imagine how many stones they have to bring out here to make all these steps. The neatly placed stone walkways make hiking up a mountain feel like a leisurely walk through the park. A little further on, the walkway ceased to be paved with stone, becoming dirt paths stamped out by visitors over decades of use. Thankfully, the weather had been nice the last few days, so it wasn't muddy. How weird. All this way in and still no flowers. You think we went the wrong way? Or maybe... Maybe what? Senpai didn't answer and just kept walking quickly ahead, the map held tightly in his hand. There was nothing I could do but follow. It should be around here. We arrived at a place that looked like an abandoned farm with a small hut on the far side. Next to the empty field stood a grand tree, its shade reaching out over the ground below where a large boulder laid beneath. It seemed like the perfect place to sit and have a rest. Well, this must be the spot, but I guess the tree hasn't started blooming yet. Bummer. So, this is a tongue tree? Yeah, a really big one too, but I guess we're here early. In Miali, the flowers should be blooming right about this time of year. That would probably be because we are in the north. What difference does that make? Taipei is further north than Miali, so perhaps the flower seasons begin later. Well, that can't be right. I just wanted to bring Liao up here to see the flower blossoms together. Senpai, I still think this place is really nice. Isn't it the perfect time to have our picnic anyway? It's a shame we didn't see the blossoms, but I didn't know what to expect anyway, so it's not like I feel like I missed out on anything. Maybe there's still another way. Senpai runs over to the tree, holding his paws against the trunk. Maybe if I do this... Liao, wait just a second. I'm gonna try something pretty hard. Whoa, really? Senpai stands before the tree, with his paws up to his chest and performs some kind of ritualistic hand sign. A green aura slowly starts to emanate from within him. Tiger and Leopard seem kind of nervous. What's going on? The green aura quickly surrounds the tree, slowly seeping into it. As this happens, the tree begins to shake irrespective of the breeze. Some of the flower buds begin to open up on top of the tree. Suddenly, as if a wave of energy had shot down the tree, all the flowers blossom at once. A sea of white petals cover the branches of the grand tongue tree before me. Some of them even begin to fall to the lone boulder below. It's breathtaking. Not bad. Pretty. I go over to pick up one of the tongue petals. It's pure white, not a blemish to be seen. The flowers even had pollen inside them. If I didn't know any better, I would have thought that the petals had blossomed normally just like any other. Senpai, that was awesome! Amazing, isn't it? Second nail, water time. Okay. It may only be one tree, but now you get to see the tongue blossoms, Liao. But, Senpai, I thought you didn't have any god powers. How'd you manage something like that? Oh, I've had that power ever since I became a Yao Guai. You don't learn tricks like that from a local god of soil, after all. Oh. Well, now that I've prepared such wonderful scenery, let's hurry up and dig into our picnic. Senpai swiftly takes the blanket out from his backpack and spreads it down between the falling tongue petals. If hikes mean picnics, then picnics mean I needed to pack heaps of sweets to give us the energy to get back home. So, what do you have in store for us, Liao? Sweets? We aren't kids, you know, Mr. Big College Senpai. Well, I say cherish your youth. Senpai drops his backpack down and takes out some cookies, crackers, and an assortment of pastries. I mean, you could eat all that in one go, but it's hardly a proper meal. So, what delectable treats did Liao bring? I open my backpack and silently take out a bento box I prepared earlier this morning. I made it while Senpai was still sleeping. I never cooked, so I just used some recipe I found on the internet. So it probably didn't turn out any good. Not to mention those mistakes I made while putting it together. Thankfully, Tiger was there to help me fix them. I tried my best to cook a variety of vegetables and meat. At the very least, it should be good for me. What? It's almost like you're a wife cooking their husband a delicious meal. Hey, no way. I was just thinking that I should try making a bento for our picnic. Liao, I never thought you would do that for me. Enough, kitten. Liao never said he made it for you. Then who else would he make it for? It's not like you need to eat. After offering it, Liao could certainly eat it for all of us. What? That would be such a waste. I don't see how. Liao, you made the bento for me, didn't you? I taught Liao how to make it. If anything, it should be an offering to me. Liao's bento. I want. Wait, it's only a bento. I quickly hide the bento behind my back and keep it away from any funny ideas they might have. Hey, no need to bicker over it. I made this for my lunch today. Why would you think I made it for you? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.